Hello friends, I'm Karam. In our previous video, I showed you 3 evidence that Michael Jackson was alive and analyzed it. You can watch it on my channel. In this video, I will tell you why Michael Jackson had to fake death. Don't forget to like and support my video before moving on to the video. Yes, as I said. In this video, I will tell you why Michael Jackson was withdrawn from the market. Let's start our video then. First of all, I will play you an interesting phone call he made before his death. Listen carefully with understanding.
What's wrong, Michael?
I don't know if I should tell you this, but I don't know who may be listening. There may be a group of people that want to get rid of me. They don't want me here anymore.
I don't understand. What do you mean? Talk to me.
Talk about it. Always a phone. I don't know what's going to happen. But I just feel in my soul, only God knows, they could shoot me. They could stab me. They could frame me and say I overdosed on drugs. They can do a lot of things.
Who could do this?
It's not the government. It's more than the government. But I don't know what to do. I don't care. I don't even care my life anymore. I just want my children to be okay. My only choice. To be saved.
Michael,
Like Michael Jackson said on the phone, they can kill me. They can say I overdosed. This part is very important. So why is this part important? I will explain now. Michael Jackson released a clip saying they don't care about us. There is a big reference and message in this clip. There is an Illuminati emblem on the wall. The team called Illuminati wanted to take Michael Jackson among them, but Michael Jackson opposed this. So those people called Illuminati started to make false allegations about Michael Jackson to finish Michael Jackson. Their aim was to eliminate Michael Jackson. The biggest slander that finished Michael Jackson was child abuse. Michael Jackson was ridiculed everywhere even though he was proven innocent. Michael Jackson was ridiculed by everyone. Michael Jackson had only one solution. The only solution for Michael was to fake his death and get away from the media, and he planned this fake death around the time of these false allegations, and the news of his death came on the 25th of June 2009. After the news of his death came, his fans were very sad, but Michael Jackson left clues and hidden messages like a puzzle game to make us feel that he was alive. Let's analyze the funeral together. The video I will show now is from the Michael Jackson funeral ceremony. Michael Jackson's son Prince Jackson chews gum disrespectfully at the Michael Jackson funeral ceremony as if his father is not dead. Let's look at the image. The Michael Jackson brothers were caught smiling at the funeral, and the footage I am going to show you now proves that this funeral was a theater and that Michael Jackson is not really dead, and the reason they are smiling is because they know he is alive. I ask you, My valuable followers, what do you think about this event? Is it normal for his brothers to smile at the funeral? There's one more event. Michael Jackson's coffin was closed because no one was lying in it, and these things I have shown show me that Michael Jackson is still alive, and now I will tell you a bombshell event. A few days after Michael Jackson's funeral, Michael Jackson fans believed that he was not dead and were constantly pressuring his family, and Michael Jackson's grave was closed with concrete, as you know. But Michael Jackson's mother made a statement on these events and made a statement that my son Michael Jackson is not lying in that grave. That grave is a symbolic grave, and upon this statement, many question marks remained in the minds of Michael Jackson fans. Michael Jackson's grave is the only known place there, and his mother makes a statement. My son is not lying there. It is a symbolic grave, but if it is a symbolic grave, why was it covered with concrete? Why was it not told that it was a symbolic place in the first place? These questions need to be asked. Yes, as his mother says, her son is not lying there, he is still among us. I'm going to show you again an incident related to the funeral. I'm going to play a speech made by Michael Jackson's brother. Please listen carefully to this speech. This speech proves that Michael Jackson was a very good master of disguise.
I also, Michael, remember a time when I went into the record store and there was this man purchasing a lot of CDs, and he would go and grab another batch of CDs. He was an older gentleman. He had short afro, butt crooked teeth, and his clothes were rumpled. I walked up behind him and said, "Michael, what are you doing in this store?" He turned to me and said, "Marlon, how did you know it was me?" I told him, "You're my brother. I can spot you anywhere, regardless of your makeup. I know your walk, I know your body language, and those shoes did not help." Michael wore the same shoes wherever we went. But I guess that was his way of trying to experience what we take for granted.
The words of Michael Jackson's brother are true no matter how many disguises Michael Jackson wears. His walk, his style, his facial expressions, his gestures, and his clothes never change. Now I'm going to show you a bombshell image. Michael Jackson attended his own funeral as a blonde woman in disguise. Does this woman at the funeral look familiar to you? She looks familiar to me from somewhere. This is Michael Jackson himself. Remember what Marlon Jackson said? He liked to disguise himself, and when he disguised himself, he recognized him by his style. This analysis I have done proves that this mysterious woman at the funeral is Michael Jackson. If you look, the nose and chin are the same. Only he put a wig on his head and made up and wore women's glasses. The apple head is still among us. Yes, so many events prove that he is alive, but do you believe that he is alive? Please support me by liking and sharing the video in return for my effort. Otherwise, I would be very happy if you support me in the super thank you box. Apart from the interesting events at the funeral and the interesting statement made by his mother, there are two other disguises that Michael Jackson wore after his death. I spend a lot of effort for this video. Please support this video by buying from the super thank you box. If I get a good support for this video, I will make a detailed video about those two disguises. See you in the next video.